See, you didn't go to Dean yet?
Yep.
Oh, you did go to Dean? Just sit here and make like random facial expressions. Oh, there's two people. Ah, people snuck in when I wasn't looking. Hey, C103 gets the golden star, and Kyle Anderson gets the silver star. I quit giving out stars. Need to. That string looks retarded to film. Let me fix it. There we go. The Waka. That's probably not going to say that all night. Carol Tibor. But Audi. The Waka. And nobody wants to come wash your dishes. I didn't tell Mrs. she was going to be in the live stream. I just like put that on there, and then she's over there now, and she has to talk. Because there's Chipper. Sorry about my boating accident. It was horrible. I have to replace all my toys. I was going to take them to a guy I know on the other side of the lake and get them worked on. Get them like re-blued and stuff, and they fall in the water. So, hey, Aid, what's up? So, what y'all doing tonight? You see what I got for my birthday? Well, I got the hat, but this one, I had to wait for this. You see it? Well, that sign. I got that sign for my birthday. Did y'all see it yet? It's actually reflective. I may already showed this, but that's like wicked cool. Doesn't show up in here, it just looks flat. But when you take it off and put it on a piece of metal and you hit it with the headlights, it's a HXX because we a street sign. That's for the record. So cool. But got this coffee cup that says, oops, the other way. It says no step on snack. And ta-da. And on the bottom, you see it? That's the cross made out of 3 nails. I think it's 3. Yes. That's my birthday present from my daughter-in-law. And the coffee in there is like really hot. Today's your dog's birthday. What'd they get? Hey, I didn't camp out and snuck in here and see you. So who else I missed?
Yes.
Da Bullfrog. Hey, Yasin, you ain't been in here in a while. Seriously, though, dude, you haven't been. How's life in the fast lane or whichever lane? But some of you people have probably forgotten that y'all were in another live stream. And I said everybody that was in that live stream was entered in a giveaway. going to be one of these. Now y'all know what it is. And basically, all the people that come in my live streams and hang and stuff will probably get signed up for it. Not every live stream, but if I mention it, that's probably the one you want to hang on. But it's a participation award. Basically, it's because I've been on here for 3 years, but I couldn't figure out any way else to do it because I don't want to. There's been a couple of things that I've given away that went to people that after the giveaway, they've never been back to my channel. One, I mean, it was a $25 shirt and it cost me $27 to ship it. And I never even got an acknowledgement that he got it. So, you know, I mean, it was his shirt. I mean, it's cool. I mean, he won fair and square, but you're not going to see GAW in one of my titles ever. Do I?
Yasin said, my phone broke and I just got it fixed today. The guy that fixed it was on vacation and he's the only one in town that can fix it. Anyway, it's 2 a.m. now, so I'll sleep.
Okay. That's right. You're a little bit further east than.
No, it wasn't Isaac, though. That's, yeah.
What's that?
Oh, Isaac said, I got my shirt, but I paid for it. And I said, yeah, it wasn't you.
Yeah, it wasn't you. It was a freaking Canadian, okay? But, you know, he popped in, he did the stuff for the thing or whatever, and then boom. I guess it's because he didn't get first place or whatever. It was when I was doing, because I used to do like more than one place giveaways, because, you know, everybody's trying. I figured, hey, there should be a consolation prize.
Right, T-board?
Yeah. I remember when somebody subscribed to me, I'm like, who is that idiot? I remember.
Lots of idiots or what?
I was like, I mean, I was just using it as a place to put stuff when I was venting or whatever. Basically, I was using YouTube to talk back and forth to the Woody Beersman. Me and him started about the same time or whatever, but he got lucky. A lot of people saw one of his videos and shared it, and that's all it took. I mean, he went from 880 something subscribers to 130,000 subscribers in 3 weeks. That fast. And he's got one of those plaques from YouTube or whatever. Oh, sorry, Chipper. You did good, buddy. You did good. Yeah, I even went over and commented on a couple of his videos. Say, hey man, did you get the stuff? Because I mean, I don't know if he ever got it. And
It's never been back, so you'll never know.
yeah, it didn't come back. It would have been one of only 4 of those shirts in the entire country. So, seriously though, I'm gonna give one of these away. it's a it's just a Ozark Trail insulated mug or whatever, but this is actually layered on. She has a machine. She does all this. Yeah, about
Yeah, but Tibor said I put one of your videos on my so-called channel. Now you're famous.
but anyway, this is what I'm gonna be giving away. Um, don't I don't want people to spread it around or whatever. Hey, he's giving away if you just go to his live streams and hang out. That's not what I'm after. The people that come over here and hang out and hang with us on Tuesdays and Fridays and Saturdays. This is a random thing. Trust me, it'll be the random ones that get you in here because it's when you do it that it's off the wall or whatever. When people are like, those people that show up, they're really interested in the channel. They're interested in me. They're interested in my wife. They're interested in my life. They're interested in the cat, getting in the bag of cat food. Cool. I'll have to feed her that way.
Hey, if I just closed it up really fast, I could.
You can't get there in time. I already tried it.
Oh, darn.
I took every egg on the place that floated or stood up to the dump. We have 7 eggs in the house, and I will collect them. I'm not going to tell you how many I carried down there. I'm not going to tell you there's a 2-gallon bucket of eggs in the dumpster. But I didn't want to go get them, okay? And I would go out and get the ones from out from under the chicken. If they didn't float, I made my breakfast. Seemed easy way to go. I didn't realize they were laying in the. When did they start laying in the hen house again?
They've been laying in there.
Well, anyway, I didn't know that. It was annoying. I couldn't find any eggs in the normal places where I was getting eggs, so I just quit looking. I figured they quit laying.
Camp Penton, Camp whatever says my being able to be here tonight is a random event.
Yeah, you were on with Will earlier, weren't you? Why is my thing lagging so bad? I haven't got anything since Tibor. I put one of your videos on my so-called channel. Now you're famous. That's the last comment I have.
Yeah, you're lagging. A few people have commented since then.
Let me pull up the whatchamajigger here. Yeah, I might get a loop in the sound. Oh, no, I'll do this. Do that. That didn't work. I'll do this. Then I'll do this. May lag for a minute. I haven't restarted my router in a while, so my internet like blows or whatever. Well, it does anyway. Yeah, that's lagging. My computer's overwhelmed. Oh, wait a minute. I'm flipping phone at. Yeah. I guarantee you my phone was downloading 20,000 updates because I connected to the Wi-Fi over there so I could download some stuff. But anyway, there we go. Am I being able to be here tonight was a random event, and LOL, that was a 3-minute lag. Yeah, that's this has got 10 watching and stuff. I've got to check and see if I'm still. I've been unsubscribed to. Last week I was unsubscribed to 5 more channels, and I found myself subscribed to 10 that I didn't want to be subscribed to. I mean, there's a a thing that they put in your like if they comment on something or whatever, there's a link that they share, and there's a tattletale on the back of it that if you click on it, it takes you automatically to their channel, automatically subscribes, and automatically clicks the bell. So
And Pat said, yes, I was. I was multitasking and was processing the video I posted an hour ago. You asked him, was he on earlier?
yeah, he was on with Will.
And he was saying, yes, he was. And then Tigor said, it's the pole shifting's fault that you're lagging.
Probably is. This is, y'all have no idea. I mean, this is like the coolest flipping coffee cup I've ever seen in my life. Well, except for the one on the left. Which was, hers has art on it. Mine has cartoons. Go figure. Anyway. That's not that odd, I don't guess, really. I have it's a subscription miner. They're it's a robot tricking people into subscribing to channels because people are paying for subscriptions. And now YouTube is going to do here's ours. YouTube is that's pretty. Anyway, YouTube is going to start what they call it unsubscribing non-productive channels or subscribers. If you have subscribers that don't actually watch your stuff or anything, as in if there's fake channels out there that or people are subscribed and stuff to people they didn't realize they were subscribed to, then yeah. So I'm probably going to lose a few because back in the day when there was that sub for sub thing going around, and I got a lot of subscribers, and people thought that I was like running with the big dogs because I showed up on Woodbeard's channel and stuff, and that wasn't actually the case. I'd really like to run with the big dogs, and I'm sad. My December thing fell through. Good reasons. I'd have done the same thing. Probably more stand up than I was. I'm not even sure if I would have explained myself. I just say, hey man, I got a bail. So it's all good. Seriously, no joking around or no. Well, okay, a little bit. It's fine. Would y'all be interested in me doing a solo survival challenge? Because if you're interested in it, I'll take the camera. If you're not, I'm going to leave the camera at home. I'm going to go do it anyway. It'd be a whole lot more fun to do if I just go do it. Because there's no work involved. It'll be during hunting season, so I can take big game if I choose to. Smoking Ocas in here? Hey! You didn't fall into the oven. But I'm thinking if I video it, I'm thinking it's only fair because I still wherever my daggum phone is on this phone is Wes's latest. Do pop out chat because I can't see what the camera's seeing right now. That's not what I wanted. Where is it? You hadn't been on there. There it is. If the chat will ever catch up. There we go. All right. There's that. Okay. If that lags behind, we'll find out. But anyway, on this here phone is my latest epic fail. At saw a YouTube video. They made it look easy. Went out there, had all the stuff, tried to do it. Not easy. Some of these people out here on YouTube with their editing skills. Now, I should have filmed it because I man, that should have gone. I mean, I did everything right. And it occurred to me that all I would have to do is take a little tiny piece of cotton and light it on fire and then lay the roll back down on it and roll it up. And there it would give it a second and then pretend like I was rolling it because you can't put cotton out after it gets going. Well, you can, but anyway. I was like, is that? And then it occurred to me, that's really, is that what they're doing? Are there really people out there who are, want to look cool? So they're freaking lying about what they can and can't do. You're not seeing any blisters. If I'd have stayed at that cotton roll fire long enough, I'm sure I could have got it hot. But we're talking a long time. Because I finally got it going my way. I had a lot of pressure on that, and I was moving real fast. My hands are polished from just holding onto the board. If I'd have worked through blisters, I could have got that fire going. But these people aren't showing me blistered hands. So I'm going to let that rant go. All that being said, what got that started was I honestly believe that I could take my junkyard survival stuff and I could go do 7 days. No problem. I could get fish and I could get raccoons and possums and deer, whatever. We could have ate deer every night down there if it had been hunting season. So, I'm thinking about unloading all my new fancy stuff that I've got. Fancy stuff. And putting my bug out bag back to improvised gear. My cooking pan is a dog bow because they're light. For crying out loud, you can carry 2 of them for the weight of 1 camp cooking set. So you've got 2 cooking pans. So yeah, why not? You make soup and bread up both at the same time. You can boil 2 quarts of water instead of 1 quart of water. And they're $1. So anyway, a lot of people, y'all guys would like to see that because when y'all are here, so you obviously want to see what I got going on my channel. But it seems that everybody wants to see people use gear. It's like they want to find out what I should buy next. The answer is it doesn't matter what you buy next if you're not out there using it. And if you just get comfortable with one thing and you switch over to another thing, then you've got to learn how to use the new thing. What is it? I love this little knife, but it's a hollow crown knife. I'd never owned a hollow ground knife. I had to learn how to whittle with it. When I first got it, I was like, "Oh, that's sharp," but yeah, it's pretty cool. The Moore is not laying here, but it's close enough. I was used to this kind of an edge, flat grind with a bevel edge on it. This I can use. That David Canterbury knife I got. That's another different kind of edge that I'm having to learn how to use. Once you figure out how to work with it, you can use it. But I'm having to learn how to use these different styles of knives. The same with, grab one headlamp to another headlamp. You can't figure out which button's which. Some of the flashlight reviews I've seen, there's like 14 settings on one little pocket flashlight. I want to push the button. I want the thing to come on. I don't need to see what's over in the neighbor's house 2 miles away. I need to see what the hell's going on within 20 yards of me. That's it. Because if it's happening outside of 20 yards at night, there ain't nothing I can do about it anyway. So, but that's now I'm getting aggravated. But they really are DMAC. It's
See, I'm not the only one that needs a vacation.
who needs vacation?
You getting agitated so easily.
It's just and I understand why. Everybody's got bills to pay, but I don't understand why YouTube is doing it the way they're doing it, though. Well, I do. Their government. Shut up, Wes.
You need a vacation.
I need a vacation. There's too many flipping people out there with their hand in the till. And long story short, yeah. Walking on. We got vacation. We're going on a vacation. Hey, we're going on vacation. Okay. We're not going to go visit anybody. We're just going to go hang out and we're going to go live in a tent all by ourselves and snuggle.
Not all by ourselves.
Okay, so there's going to be a bunch of people there dressed like mountain men, and we're going to be throwing knives at dead trees and tomahawks and eating squirrels and stuff. And eating campfire cornbread and biscuits. drinking rock gut whiskey.
No, we ain't.
Oh man. What'd you do now, D-Mac? All I gotta do to get put in the doghouse is wake up most
Oh,
times.
you better watch it.
Oh, hi, honey. When'd you get here?
Huh.
See, I told you it's super easy for me. Wait, I'm tell y'all something. Can y'all see that? It won't go down. It's under pressure. You know what that tells me? This meat is still cooking. Does anybody know how to kill the yeast before I die? Should we open it? Who wants me to open it? Seriously under pressure. And there's like a whole stack of them in there. Dude, I can't. She can talk pig Latin. I can't do it. I can barely talk English. Well, there's some debate over whether or not I can talk English. So don't.
The cold will sort out the yeast, so set it outside. But then you have goats.
I have goats.
Put it in the den area.
It's warmer in the den than it is the rest of the house.
Not if you put light in the wood stove.
Yeah, no. Oh, no, I got to see what's going on with that. Oh. Hold on. This is important. This is stuff.
What are you doing?
Shauna.
Oh, the phone. No, I couldn't say that you had the phone.
Oops. Does anybody realize how hard it is to spell rendezvous? Why do they put a Z in there? That doesn't even make no sense. Stupid French people. I'm gonna open it. That's the last skirt.
Chipper had to be deep. And Tibor said you gotta let it gas off. If it doesn't, you made some kind of champagne.
Yeah, that's. I was actually going for the champagne thing. I just wanted to see if it'd make bubbles. Shut up. Nobody likes your cat. That smells horrible. The only way I.
Oh, that's not good.
What happened?
Patton forgot something and now he don't know what it is and then short time.
Oh yeah, that's the hard one.
Yeah.
Oh, he broke his thing.
What?
Tyler broke the arrow.
No, Leah did.
Oh. That's what he was over here doing. He was trying to figure out how to put it back together. I can do that. Or make him a new arrow. Yeah. It's not sweet. This is meat. It's supposed to be sweet. It's not sweet. Just in case you're wondering. It does not taste bad though. No, it's mine. Can't have it. Yeah, there you go. Aid says I can talk English fine. So there. In case you're wondering who's always telling me I can barely speak English. Just for the record, whoever wins this, there are care instructions. This isn't a mass-produced, spray painted on thing. This is like layers. You can't
leave it in a hot car.
Can't leave it in your hot car. You can't put it in the dishwasher. Blah blah blah. Can't use it to cook over a campfire. Stuff like that. You can drink coffee out of it. They're all pressured up. I expect that cork to blow out of that one bottle any minute. Hadn't done it yet. I don't think there's because it got cold. I let it get cold as soon as I pulled it off, and it'll be fine. I do have another idea for another mead. You'll have to wait for that one. I don't want to do it, but I got to get my stuff cleaned up. I need to hurry up though. All right, Camp Patton, have a good one. It takes a week to make one of these puppies. Not hands-on, but it's not. There's a lot of wait time, and you got to keep it yada 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 and yada 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 and whatever. Best. Yeah, they're.
Are you saying you can't buy quantities of cups in the West S merch store?
You can buy as many as you can afford.
Seaboard should pour it all back in the bucket and let it all gas off for another couple of weeks.
No, because while it's gassing, the gas is yeast farts. I don't want any more alcohol in that bottle. I don't want any more alcohol in that bottle. West bobbleheads, that would be something. That's what I ought to do. And my little channel icon, my little picture, my little sketch of my face, instead of the sticker, I ought to put that on the other side. Everybody can look at me whenever they're drinking their coffee. I put that in the bottom of the coffee cup, so when they were drinking their coffee, they could just see me looking back at them, smiling. How would that be, guys? Would that work? That's probably the best idea ever. In the West, as bobblehead, it'd only work is if every time his head went by, there was a different projectile going on each side. I hate my imagination. Anyway, not so much. Why is my binoculars laying on the table outside of the case? I wonder.
Didn't Tyler have them a minute ago? Isn't that what you were fussing at him about?
Yeah, but I can't believe he would take them out of the case and leave them out of the case. So I probably did that. which means I got to find the case now. That's probably why I knew what they were. He's like, oh, let me get those.
I have the dude bobblehead. Looks like Wes.
Oh, the dude. I want a dude bobblehead.
I want a dude bobblehead.
Well, I've thought about doing the corn mash. But I don't know. If I'd have pulled this off when I wanted to, which was 7 days sooner than I did, it would have been sweeter and had less alcohol in it. But I'm actually really satisfied with the way it came out. I stopped it before it was to the point where it was real, all the sugars are gone. I really don't like them that dry. And but it's it's not like drinking honey water. So plus the tart from the cactus berry is definitely in there. You can taste the cactus tuna in the wine. It's mead. Hey, Christy. Anyway, has anybody got any super intelligent stuff to say to these people? I don't know. Is there anything cool going on YouTube that we're missing out? Are we missing anything good? Any new glasses? I was supposed to go do that like last week. Don't tell my wife I didn't do it. When you listen, when you gonna do that?
It took you a week to go get your license.
Why don't you just tell everybody my personal business? Gosh.
Shut up.
Upset already.
Whatever.
Hey, I got right on the other stuff. Did they get that back off of her, that necklace? Or choke chain, whatever. Or is that a different one?
They took it. She took it off, or they took it off, or something.
And then hung it up there so the baby couldn't get it?
Yes.
That's just me.
Yes.
My granddaughter wanted to wear a choke chain that slipped off the dog, and they wouldn't let her do it. That's bad parenting, in my opinion. If the little girl wants to do something, let her do it. What do you want? Come on. Come on. Come here. You can't tease the people. Say hello.
Is that an oxymoron?
Ow, ow, what? I don't know. I can't see it. Oh, the cat's got claws. Let me see. Hey, gotta go check that out. Hold on.
Robbie Khan said hello, my friend.
Dude, that is like the coolest bobblehead ever.
Did you see that R.A.B. Robbie Khan? Rabbi Khan or something?
Hello, Con. Robbie.
A 70-year-old man got arrested at our Walmart when he tried to return a broken BB gun.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yes, they assumed it was a gun, not a BB gun.
What happened?
That RABI did the dollar.
Oh, thank you. Maybe trying to see if I don't know how to work this stupid messenger thing. I wish I'd never downloaded it. It's just annoying.
Inducing panic. Well, that ain't his fault that everybody else is stupid.
I don't know. I wasn't there. Stuff like that I don't talk about anymore because I got into a big deal. The one kid, I mean, he got popped in Walmart because he had a BB gun. That's exactly what happened. The only problem was he was brandishing it around, acting like he was a crazy man shooting at people in Walmart. And the cop walked in there, didn't know what was going on, walked around the corner, and this guy jumps out and says, "I'm going to blow you away, MF." And, you know, it was a 14-year-old kid playing, but what the hell was the cop supposed to do? So, or the kid with the airsoft AK.
If that's truly the case, then that's wrong.
Yeah, that's the true story, but is that the true story or is that just what's going around? I'm sorry. I don't trust the people spreading the stuff on the internet about the left any more than I do the people that are spreading the stuff about the right.
It's kind of ridiculous.
You can't trust anybody. That's this whole live stream. That's the whole thing. You can't trust anybody. Fox News and CNN are the same people.
I'm posting a video unless you are in it.
No. Cool. Are you live or something? Or are you just making a video while we're talking? Anyway, thank you. It's nuts that everybody is willing to say whatever and twist whatever to get it to say whatever it is they want. You know, well, yeah, he left it in his car. That's the true part of the story, but you fabricated the rest of it. You know, that whole thing with Rodney King, it didn't have to go that way. If the news had told the whole truth, if everybody had told the whole truth, there wouldn't have been riots.
Rachel's out.
Night, Rachel. Hey, bye, Lance. Unless your mom's got you laying down for a nap because she's a bad mommy. No, I really am just joking. Bye. Anyway, it's like afternoon over there. C103. She doesn't know why. She's probably on her way to like Burger King or something. It's just nuts. What was that one thing you were listening to about?
Well, but they've succeeded.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody can know what to believe or not to believe. They have won.
They won. That's the thing. Was that we were listening to in the car that they passed that one law or repealed it in 2006 or whatever, to where now the government can literally make, broadcast, and fabricate propaganda against their own people.
Yeah.
We let that happen. They're saying, oh, fake news this, fake news that. Guess what? The Congress and the House and the President all agreed. Let's sign this thing. Let's stop this law that makes it illegal for the government to brainwash you and lie to you to your face. Let's do away with that and actually open a thing and like get the citizens to pay tax dollars for the salaries for people to make propaganda. I forget what it's called, but what is they passed a law in 48 or 42 or in the 40s, and then they killed it in like 2006, either 96 or 2006, something like that, one of the sixes. They started in the 80s.
It was a weird Mundant or something. When the law was MUNDT or something.
Mundant law, something. Anyway,
I'd have to go.
But it's, found that out, and now I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. Dig your hole deeper. That's it. So it's a joke. People, I think it's funny that I've actually been accused of being a government. If this is the best they can do, with come up with some guy to mislead y'all and misdirect y'all and infiltrate y'all and stuff, then we're screwed. Well, actually, we're going to take over the world. Y'all are, not the government I work for if I'm that guy, because, well, yeah. Anyway. But I'm just saying, they now have, they got people on payroll that are literally, and when did we start seeing all these crisis sectors and stuff? Just saying. If Beto dropped out, now I want to know who the.
He did drop out.
Yeah, but now I don't know who the whatever is going to be the weird person that's going to win.
We could go to the UN compound in Utah.
Yeah, there's a UN compound. There's actually a place in Utah now that is the property of the international community.
It's the Smith MUNDT. I don't know how to say it. Modernization Act.
Smith Modernization?
Yes.
Modernization Act of when?
It doesn't say in the title. I was just looking at the title.
No, okay. Anyway, Google that or whatever. Good luck.
Yeah.
Because trust me, you can't find crap on Google either. Me and my wife can Google it, type in the exact same words, into the search bar, and we don't even come up with the same pictures. And y'all know the not suitable for all advertisers and stuff on here. The companies that are obviously conservative that advertise on here, they play those on just over and over and over on the channels that I watch that are monetized.
Tibor says, "Oh yeah, that's a reality now. ABC got busted using Knob Creek, Kentucky machine gun shoot as footage for Syria. They did it for a reason, to show civilians own machine guns. People were posting that civilians should be arrested." And then he said, "Sorry, Wes, for my rant. I'll shut up."
Yeah, I mean, if it's up to me, we talk about it. I mean, but I'm a little channel. I mean, they don't even have to click a mouse. I think the robot handles it. I mean, the other guys, they have to be careful because they might have a lawyer. I don't have a lawyer.
That on YouTube.
Hey, Dad. But anyway, I mean, in this video is going to disappear when it's over. There's not going to be any playbacks. And if y'all haven't noticed, most of my live streams, as soon as I can edit them, I make them private. If there's somebody in the stream that says, "Hey, I got to finish this tomorrow" or something, I'll leave it up that day. That's it. I don't, unless there's something worthwhile in it. Most of the live streams don't need to be with the conversation. I'm not talking about there's some reruns that I don't think back and go, "Oh, well, that was really stupid to say live on the internet." Hold on, where'd that go? I don't trust any of the browsers. I don't care. If I did not see the cat use that litter box, I don't know if it was that cat that used that litter box. No. I don't care what people tell me. There was a man running down the street naked with a machete. I didn't see it. Then this Epoch News. The Epoch News has been telling the truth for blah, 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 blah. It's a Chinese-owned newspaper. It is owned by the government of China. We can trust that one. They don't even try to hide it. So, yeah. No. Hey, Jet.
No, Christy was saying that some of what you were talking about was on her video. That's not what you're saying. That's fine.
No, that's fine, Christy. No. I'm saying that on mine, I just don't like to leave it live because if you say something that people can twist, they twist it. Trust me. I'm done with all of that. Losers be what losers be. I don't know why people can't tell people what to do. You have to do what's right for your agenda. So it's We are not independently wealthy by any stretch. There are times when it comes to the end of the month, we've got a month left and we don't got no money. That happens a lot here. But we find the finances to go meet like-minded people. We find the time and the energy and the wherewithal and the means to go meet people that think and feel like we do, that believe in the God we believe in, that would appreciate knowing people like themselves, because the time is upon us. It's, that the woods will be full of dead lone wolves. The basements will be packed full of dead lone wolves. Bunkers will be full of dead lone. And I'm sorry, a man, his wife, and their 4 children. If that's what you got, you're lone wolfing it, and you're all done. It's not happening. Even if you survive it, and when you come out, you've been out going around for 3 years, and you come out, and you're like, oh, all of a sudden your kids are feral. I mean, they're going to see other people because you spent the last 3 years scaring the crap out of them. And they're going to kill that woman that was meant to be their spouse or whatever. There's lone wolf. You're not going to, 1 out of 100 lone wolves are going to make it. And the entire time a lone wolf is lone, he is looking for a pack. He's not out to, man, I like being a bachelor. I'm going to chill out here and, starve through every damn winter. I'm going to eat rotten deer. Oh, I'm going to stop eating bear crap because I'm a lone wolf. I do what I have to do for me and mine. Wait, that's me. Lone wolf wants a pack. There's no such thing as a lone wolf. Lone wolf mentality is an oxymoron. It doesn't exist. Lone wolves don't want to be lone wolves. Cougars, mountain lions, like old ladies. I'm talking mountain lions, pumas. They do not want to be alone. As soon as they figure out, hey, there was a mom and a dad, I need one of those. So they go looking. And yeah. Then they try to have their whole life with just the 2 of them. The cougars, mountain lions. And if they're lucky, they're lucky. They make it 10 years. What you saying?
That he's mean.
It's true. I've seen his boys. They're scarred. They're probably never going to be normal. I think the muzzles might be a bit much, but I'm going to tell you how to print it. That's not my job. Yeah, what is it? Many hands make light labor. Isn't that it? But people don't get that. They're just like, I'm just going to hang out here with myself and my dog. Me and my dog got this covered. I'll shoot the squirrel and the dog can go get the squirrels. How long you think that dog's going to keep bringing them squirrels back after he runs out of kibbles and bits? You don't wind up beating your dog, and then you have to go get your own squirrels. Literally scarred, yeah. Should probably like put them in a bubble next time you buy them something dangerous and expensive. If y'all would like, I'll let y'all look at my flag while I went and got some coffee. Okay. I'm gonna step on your tail, Tiki. Come here. You run from me. Oh. The wife started giving that cat milk when it was a baby, and now I expect it.
Yeah.
Told you not to do that. Told you it was going to be a problem. You never, ever listen to me.
Huh. Chipper said thank
Sorry,
you.
Chip. Mm. Did I mention that I just went and got that in that cup? It's like, oh my God. The other coffee was still warm. It usually gets cold in the cup. It's kind of hard. Anyway, what were we talking about?
You've just pretty much been ranting all evening, honey.
Well, I was trying to talk about going to the rendezvous, but then you distracted me with something. Started talking about the cat or something. I can't remember what it was. Down to 6 Werthers, Chipper, in case you're worried about that. And my son, we have a deal, right? You know, kids go trick or treating. He takes the candy. We have it. He didn't have it. He's kept it all. So I get no chocolate this year. I'm taking the kids trick or treating my own self next time. No, we are told together. I mean, why not attend a meet and greet? If you don't want to do one through the Viking preparedness or whatever, do one somewhere else. I can't get any response. And, you know, getting the venue and getting the food and getting all that stuff set up and then boom, and then nobody shows. It's kind of annoying. So, you know, Texas is big, and I am like in probably the worst part. Getting into a group in this town would be really hard to do, because I know there are here, but it's large extended families. We're talking cousins, second cousin, third cousins, brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, all that stuff. You know, there may be 70, 80, 100 people in this group. And or groups rather. And these groups know each other, and they've got each other's back. They've had each other's back since the 50s. So you're not getting in on one of those. It's just not going to happen. I'll take this lid off of this so it can air a little bit.
Dad's eating his kids' candy as well, actually.
Yeah, I keep moving that canoe out of the way. I need to get it finished. I want to use it. Yeah, I need a couple of bags of candy corn. It's a good plan. Y'all wouldn't come over that much because I'd be like, you know what? That pile of dirt over there, that don't need to be there.
Oh, I bet somebody's gonna go out here and melt this canoe for me.
Yeah, there's that.
Whatever. Oh, we can go do this retardedness over here.
We have a freaking mud house built out there. I'll guarantee you, we'd be living in that, but it'd be like Fred Flintstone's place. Oh, I was cutting firewood, okay, out of this tree that I brought home. I cut it up and then brought it home, so I cut it. Long story short, I keep finding these pieces of firewood. I'm like, oh, I could use this to make something. I'll make a hut with. So I've got this big pile of sticks that I'm not cutting into firewood because I want to build a stupid primitive shelter out of it. Finding straight trees is hard to do here, and I got a whole tree to play with now. And now it's cold enough to be outside doing that. It's a secret, Tibor, because this, yeah, it's a secret. Stay tuned. What's the worst that could happen? My son's excited about it. That's like flipping hot still. Anyway.
Candy corn is just, I don't know. It's just, it's good.
I am staying out of that conversation.
It's like just pure sugar and Karo syrup or something. I don't even know what it's made of, but it's addictive.
It is addictive. It's the original candy corn, I believe, was honey, sugar, and butter. Yes. I cannot stand them stupid little candied pumpkins in my sight. The candied chocolate pumpkins, now they need to never put those in another bag. But the regular candied pumpkins, the little candy corn pumpkin things, those are good. They don't taste anything like the corn because they're red-ish. You can't buy the generic candy corn.
Oh, no, it has to be Brock.
It's got to be Brock's, man. We were like, oh, candy corn. They were $1 a bag. We brought them home. We're like, these are nasty.
Give this to the grandkids.
Yeah. There you go, guys. They ate all of them. We were like, we ain't eating that nasty crap. When you got your mouth set for candy corn and it was like sugar.
It's not even flavorful.
No, it was just like, this is like sweet wax. I don't want this. I gotta go put some cold in this coffee. It's down my tongue still hurts.
Here, you can mix it with my cold coffee. Oh, well, mine has creamer in it.
Well, that's all I was gonna do is put creamer in mine. I can't put mine in yours though because I'm no sugar. Did you want one more? Oh, sorry guys. I have to go like warm up the white coffee. Would you get the hell out of the way, cat? It's about the right temp. I don't want to put any more creamer in it. You want to take a drink just a little bit more. Yeah, this is like this is what people come over here for
What
is
are windmill cookies?
windmill or pinwheel? Pinwheel.
They're saying windmill cookies.
Hold on, gotta Google this. I know what a pinwheel cookie is. Them's good.
I don't know what windmill cookies are.
That what the cows leave underneath the windmill? Are those little cinnamon sugar cookies? I don't know. They're little
They're a
sugar
Dutch
cookies.
cookie. Shaped like a windmill.
Yep. That's couldn't tell you what they taste like. Know what a moon pie tastes like? That's pretty good. Like moon pies. Like pinwheel cookies. They call them something else over there in hey, you still in here? Or do you have to leave?
Well, there was at least 4 of us that didn't know what they were, so at least I don't feel dumb.
Oh, anyway, Aiden and them call them something different over there, the pinwheel cookies. The graham cracker with marshmallow and chocolate and stuff on them.
Nasty, probably, because they have marshmallows on them.
Do they have windmill? I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree and get some windmill cookies now. Moon pies are awesome. And I don't care whether they chocolate, vanilla, or banana. I honestly don't care. Some people got, it's got white fluffy stuff in it. I'm not going to eat that. No. It's not a s'more. It's not a s'more. Okay. You put it's a round cookie. It's like a graham cracker, but it's chocolate-ish. And then you put some marshmallow cream on top of it. And then you run it down a conveyor belt under chocolate. And then it comes out. And it cools. And it looks like a little pinwheel. And then you eat it. You eat its face. What do you lose, babe?
I don't know what. She did on the sunflower seeds.
I don't know. Sticking from the baby. Check behind my chair. That's where she put the stuff she took away from the baby last time. I have some bacon flavored ones, which are delish. Let's see, probably put it in the kitchen. Anyhow, how long I've been? Oh, an hour and 20 minutes. I wasn't paying attention. Hey, Will, what's up? I don't. Yeah, they have some with all the windmill cookies. Some of them had almonds. Some didn't you find them?
Just knew where some more was.
Yeah, Tyler may have them back sunflower seeds. He's pretty smart. Anyway, there was a cookie. They used to make, and they stopped making it. It was a really light wafery cookie cracker. It
Is
was
that
a
not
sweet.
shake and bake? Is that what he's talking about?
I don't know about batter and bake. We had shake and bake.
Where's he from?
Yeah, where are you from, Jack? Cause he could be Canadian and they do things different up there.
I think he's talking about the same thing.
Christy, you got to wait till you get done with all them candy bars, or I would anyway. All right, Mark. Pumpkin rice crispy bar. See, now that's a
Tibor.
what do you put? Oh wait, I think we do have some. Lena gave me a box of cookies that were like 100 years old. I'm supposed
No, those weren't windmills. Those were those little round tea cookies or whatever.
You didn't get rid of them, did you?
No, I didn't mess with them.
Okay, because they're still sealed up. They're fine. They're only out of date like 6 years or something.
Oh man, today I tried this. It's like the little powder drink mix things that you pour in your bottle of water
Yeah.
from 2005 or 2006. It was freaking nasty.
Well, it was powdered and it didn't taste right.
It was powder inside of a Mylar bag. It was freaking nasty. I couldn't drink it. I took like 3 drinks.
What was it? What kind was it?
Some kind of vitamin drink.
Oh well, yeah, it's got medicine in it. Those are. It's gonna have like.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like an orange flavored.
Yeah, like everybody says, baby aspirin tasted good.
I love baby aspirin. Shush.
And mustard, and
Yeah.
you don't like marshmallows.
Well, no, because there's like bleh in your mouth.
I don't know. We have a lot of stuff in common. We just haven't figured out what it is yet.
We do stuff to be nice to the other person that the other person don't like.
There's that. You know, we've started figuring that stuff out about each other. That's when we started gaining weight. Let's just go back to lying to each other.
Okay.
Oh, I've probably told this story because I love it to death, but I'd always, like, if I was at the store and I was getting potato chips, I would get regular and barbecue because my wife was always buying barbecue potato chips. So I thought she liked barbecue potato chips. So I would always get me regular and her barbecue. And 20-something years later, come to find out she can't stand barbecue potato chips. She just eat them. She ate them because they were the only damn thing in the house. That's funny. Sort of. What was the other one? Oh, the potatoes. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, there was a bunch of stuff. We found out that neither one of us like it, so we don't eat that crap anymore. So the thing, it was funny because it was she was doing it because she thought I liked it, and I was eating it because I thought she liked it. And it's fun. There was a lot of that. Anyway, now we eat the same food that we both like all the time. We both agree that Gill's fried chicken is better than Express. We do agree on that. So there's that. And that coconut pie is the bomb. Okay, I missed that one. We both like lemon pie. But that meringue should be on top of it. I don't know why you don't like the meringue.
If it's frozen still, if you don't let it thaw out to room temperature, if it stays frozen, I can eat it.
Why would you eat a frozen lemon pie?
The frozen lemon meringue pie is good if it's frozen solid.
We should date more often.
But I don't want.
So those frozen pies that I was eating and stuff, those weren't supposed to be frozen? You were just like serving them frozen so you could eat frozen lemon meringue pie? I thought they were like an ice cream cake thing. Jeez!
It tells you to take them out of the freezer.
I don't read the box, I just eat the pie.
Jeez. It's just they taste better.
I don't trust you anymore. I don't think.
What? Why is it my fault?
Well, I don't know. I just assumed that you were like doing it right. I didn't know. So, what else is better frozen? I'm just wondering. That's funny. Okay. This picture of
You're
what?
welcome.
Yeah. I go. Yeah. This for now. For mealtime. Wes will be in there digging around in the trash trying to read all the instructions. Okay? What are those meal deals called? They're the same price as if we go to the grocery store or whatever, but we don't have to like do all this fancy shopping in there at the house. But anyway, I don't know how to say this to where I don't sound like some kind of fruit cake or something. I try to present my meals as a work of art. Okay. Like when you boil a rat, you eat the foot on. That's just what you do. Or when you present tenderloin or a backstrap or something, you cut it a certain way, you lay it out a certain way, so that when you hand the plate of food to the person that's receiving it, it's attractive. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just doesn't need to look like it come out of the MASH food line. Okay?
And we do the cheap one every plate, if that's what you're asking.
Huh?
The meal kit that we've been doing lately is every plate.
Every plate? Okay.
It's only $4.99 a plate plus shipping.
Yeah, you can't we can't spend the gas at the grocery store and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, some of it's been pretty good. That one thing, what was that one thing? Oh, basically a bucket full of thyme. And we're never doing that again. Anyway, the missus, on the other hand, wants it cooked and on the plate. Like, you're holding up the line. It tastes exactly the same. But anyway, but we cook together now. We do these things. We get in there and we cook together, and it's fun. And we find out the conversations, we're finding out so much stuff about whatever. It's like life's good. But if the food is properly cooked, why not put it in a new bonnet? I mean, you got a good looking girlfriend, you don't put her in a tote sack to go to town. Do you? No, you don't. You put her in Daisy Dukes. Okay, that's just me. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyhow, what was that one? I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, it was like it told you to take all the leaves off of this deal of thyme or whatever, and put it on the food, and we did, and the house still smells like thyme.
Sister Kate.
All right, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Change the subject. In the end, we always try to be kind and tolerant to our fellow peoples, and we don't ever talk bad about them and stuff. I'm just joking. We're not going to be able to hold that up very long at all, Sister Kate. How's life on the mountain? I'm like, when I talk to you, I'll look at your name, so that's like eye contact. Easy. Oh, why would you put? Well, actually, if it was dried and you put it in the rub, it would actually.
I do like seasonings, yes,
Yeah. But I mean the garnish, and I don't garnish stuff. If there's lemon or orange or green on your plate, it's meant to be eaten. And I'm not going to put garnish. And that's not you don't have to garnish something. If you have to garnish something to present it, you didn't cook it right.
Partially what food has to eat.
Yeah. I'm a horrible cook. You can ask my wife. I can't cook anything that's edible. So I've got to practice. That's just what it is. That's why the kids were all skinny. Whenever she would leave them with me, I would have to cook and they didn't want to eat nothing. See my new cup, Sister Kate? It's my birthday present. Wait, let me turn it the right way. You gotta look at the bottom of it. Oh, you went. Oh, I did that too. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I'd done something really bad inside, and it was just a pulled muscle. Apparently, when a 50-gallon hot water heater that's half full of water tries to fall, you just let it. Nobody told me that, so now I know. Oh, my daughter-in-law made this, and I'm doing a giveaway, and I'm going to give one of these away. It's not tonight. Like, I'm taking names.
Show cup again. Did you do it?
I'm doing that, yeah. Let me do this part right. And then on the bottom, look at the bottom. The bottom of the cup has the cross with the 3 nails. When I get everybody's name together, I've got the other people's names down already. It's basically you have to come to the live stream and hang out. But happy, healthy horse riding family. Hello. I'm glad you're okay.
Good night. I'll make sure you watch West in my video so he'll get famous.
Is that what it tell you? If I'd ask you to let me on your channel a long time ago, Christy, if that's all it took.
Oh no, that's not good, T-boy.
What? It's lagging again. It's got to give me a minute.
Wife has a cracked rib from having bronchitis.
Oh, I hate that. What's that one where your the connecting tissue on your diaphragm gets sore from coughing? I hate that stuff. Is she gonna be okay? Y'all got her bandaged up. You pretty much, to get rid of the pain on a busted rib, you gotta like wrap the ribs up to where they can't move, and then you gotta pinch their nose shut, and then put tape over their mouth, and then the pain stops. I'm not a doctor. Do not take that medical advice. I hate busted ribs. That is the worst thing ever. Well, not ever. Good night, Christy. What were we talking about? You missed all the good stuff. My wife has been misleading me about frozen pies for our entire marriage. So, no complaints. They were actually good. I guess I just assumed it was ice cream.
We didn't have dinner.
We haven't had dinner. Yep, I know. Oldest, bestest friend. We weren't hungry then. I'm getting hungry now, though. We don't have like a set schedule for any meals and stuff because we're weird. We usually do dinner. Tonight we were going to do, what is it, glazed chicken something or other. We're learning to do little recipes together, and we actually keep the recipe cards.
You did a video on missing 411. Missing information. What?
Did a missing. You talking to me? Sister, I don't know. I didn't do a video on missing 411. I don't think so. Hold on, I gotta tell this guy that he needs to get on here. And he can watch me type with my thumbs. But anyway,
What's she talking about? That solar minimum.
the solar minimum thing. I did the thing on the solar minimum. The being afraid of. Dude, I don't know how to do that. Hold on. Do you have Craig's contact info? Hold on, y'all can meet the guy that I've known since first grade, or not first grade, fifth grade. If I can figure out how to do this. I got this. I got this figured out. I just figured it. Not really. Well, poo. Like this. Probably gonna like whatever. Yep. Hold on. Dun dun dun.
So these are the two that we've got to eat still. This one sounds good.
Sweet and tangy cherry meatballs. Yeah, and the other one's the chicken one. I want to try the chicken one, but I like chicken more than usual.
This one. Crooked. This is the one he doesn't like. He said there was too much time.
That was nasty.
It was nasty.
That was disgusting. Did you eat yours? Did you eat yours when that stuff?
There are starving children in Ethiopia, and you want me to throw food away on purpose?
My time went in the daggone trash. I couldn't even eat the potatoes.
I'm fat, honey. Why do you think I'm fat? It ain't because I throw food away.
No, it's I think the dog even knew which eggs were fresh. Oh, hey, Aaron. I'm sorry, sister. I didn't mean to be all messing with your head or nothing.
And you don't have time for Pepper.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't have time for Pepper. And it would have been okay if we'd have cut the time down about 2/3 or 3/4.
Well, I don't know. I didn't even know.
It said to do the whole thing, baby. The instructions.
Following the directions.
Dump the thyme on there. Okay, dokie then.
I thought they knew what they were talking about.
Well, it's like they wanted the whole thing of garlic in there. Can you? Well, you like. Never mind. There is such a thing as too much garlic. I'm telling you.
No.
Yes, there is.
No. Garlic's healthy.
Garlic is healthy. I like the green tops of the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I really miss being able to walk around and pick wild garlic and onion and just eat it. It was delicious. Hey, hey, hey. Room meet Craig. We've known each other a while. We were at the hatching of each other's firstborns, weren't we? I believe. We've known each other a little while.
Show Craig your cup.
So, here's my cup, Craig. Got this for my birthday. Isn't it sexy? You ain't seen my flag yet either. Let me see my flag. Let me just do it like this. Here's my flag. Oh. You like the hat? I can't take it off because I have a thing on my head. So, my wife calls it a biscuit. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. Nobody gets to see me with the bonnet in. The end. It's a new law. Did you get that? Is so wrong. There's my hair. I'm looking pretty good. I might have to get my contact information.
Mm-hmm. Feel like you're trying to play the role of that mountain man pretty good.
I look pretty grizzly, huh? Happy birthday, Bernie. Now I put my antennas down. No, I've started putting it in a little ponytail back here on the back of my head because I can't get it here. I have to put it up here because if I don't, this stuff winds up here. And I'm walking around running into trees and stuff. Who's that?
Sister Kate.
Oh, leave her guessing, Craig. Don't tell her nothing. Yeah, I'll change hats. Put the whole face on. Where's my headband? My hat band I'm working on. I ain't got it finished yet. Don't laugh at it. It's a work in progress.
She's very fond of people.
What?
Right.
They ate a lot of strange things. Craig, Sister Kate, Shofar Mountain, Bernie Gers, he's new. Tibor, say hi to Craig. Sergeant Jane. I don't know. Everybody may already said hey to you. Chipper still in here?
Probably taking a nap.
Oh, yeah, he's probably thinking, hey, Chipper, we're talking about you and your child abusing days. Anyway, these are like people that like come over here because they're like super important, I think. You at work or are you off today? Craig? I started to just call you and then put you on speaker. I do that to my friends sometimes. But I thought that wouldn't be cool because you're not. I usually do it to other channels, not just like people that don't know they're talking in front of other people.
Can you make that for 1 sec?
Oh, give me a second. Um, dude, that's not going to happen. I don't say Jack's name all the way either. So, yeah.
There's Chipper.
There he is.
It was just taking
Craig,
a
there's
minute.
Chipper. Chipper, there's Craig. Y'all would like each other, except for,
They were gang up on me.
yeah, that's not going to happen. So, never mind.
Oh, my skirt shit.
Oh, is that on the way? Cool. They said it'd be here by Monday or Tuesday.
I'll still be here Monday on the 4th.
The next spring ish, if it's still okay with you and the pastor, sister, we'd really kind of like to come visit when we're up there, because we're like really close when we go to see Chipper. So I mean, it would be really, really nice.
Oh, yeah, right, Igor.
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell stories. Um, come on, guys, what's the worst thing I've eaten on here? Everybody give their own personal opinion. And all of it is not an answer. You got to pick one specific thing.
Sister Kate said just send him an email.
Okay, I will try that. I'm only $1 guy though. So.
Moon pies.
Moon pies. All right, yeah, that might be the winner right
there we go. Now Chipper's talking. That's why I like Chipper.
There you go. See, we're 2.5 or 3, 2.5 or 3 hours from the closest Waffle House. That's just crazy. I watched it. Let's see. I knew you were going to go with the rat, sister. Whatever. Anybody else? Did anybody really find the tomato bugs that disgusting? I mean, they tasted like tomatoes. Ish. Tomatoes and bacon. Come to think of, they were actually pretty good. Really, really like the Sandhill Crane, and I was talking to Rob today. He's doing fine. Before everybody said his name, he's a birthday happened and the girl's not here, and he's stuff, but he's dealing with it. Him and Sarah are getting to go hunting. Yes, tomato bugs. Really, they're edible ish.
And they taste like green tomatoes.
And they taste like fried green tomatoes. And if you cook them too long, like I did, they're crunchy. Which.
And Carol said the bugs from your truck grill.
That was my favorite, man. I was like, and y'all will never know why. But that was my favorite one ever. The and even it was edible, was the porcupine. The it granted it tasted like frog that you hadn't skinned, and yeah, basically it tasted like the lake, but it was still actually pretty good. No, it's called a white-throated wood rat. It's like a squirrel that lives on the ground.
The hornworms, Sister Kate.
Tomato hornworm. The big puppies. Like this. If you go to my like videos or whatever, it's just a couple of weeks back or something. There's a picture of a plate, the whole plate. I ate the whole plate. I ate all of them except for one. Actually, no, the kids didn't want it, so I ate that one too. They were actually good. Green Cheetos, exactly, Tipper. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna be going to people's houses. Excuse me, would you like me to search your tomatoes? But don't eat the ones you find out in the wild because they can kill you. So yeah, because they'll eat nightshade. They like nightshades, which tomatoes are part of the family. But if you catch them out in the wild, don't eat them straight away. Put them in something and let them eat something that you can eat, and the bad stuff will come out the other end, and then just don't eat the bad stuff that comes out the other end.
That's what I said. They ate half of my tomato.
She did not have a problem. She helped me catch them and find them and store them until I had a mess of them, and she was very happy to see them get their comeuppance because they decimate your deal. There are recipes online for this. One of them is you take and put them in a container. You put bell pepper in there. They will eat the bell pepper. Give them a few hours. They will eat bell pepper, and all of the other stuff will come out the other end. And then you will have, wait for it. Yes, I'm going to say this out loud. You will have a worm stuffed with bell pepper that you can fry or bake or whatever and enjoy. That seemed like a little too much. Plus, I didn't want to waste a pepper on a worm, so I didn't do it. But, hey, Bitty Boo, what's up? How's Oakley, homie? When I was down in the Davies Mountains, we found some. Well, I actually found several, but they look completely different than the ones we had up here. They had shiny, looked like aluminum foil stuck to the sides of them, and I didn't know what kind of bug they were. So I was like, "Hey, it's just a horn beetle. Surely it'll be fine." And I was in the Davies Mountains. I could have done another catch and cook. I was like, "No, I'll pass." So, and there was wasps down there. They were like long. They were real skinny, but they were harvesting them worms like it was going out of style. I don't know what they were doing with them. But all right, Craig. Uh, you should like, share, and subscribe, dude.
Always think I eat bugs. I don't always see them here either. They skip a couple of years.
Oh, the tomato
The
worm?
worms,
Yeah.
Like last year, we didn't have any trouble with them, wasn't it? Last year,
Yeah, last year we didn't.
Or-
Well, we found two, but they were on the pepper plants first. That's why they were spot.
but anyway, sometimes we have them, sometimes we don't. So I guess just like everything else,
Yeah,
they have
they-
good years and bad years.
They follow the plants, and oh, that's how you do it. I want because man, every snail I've ever eaten tasted like poo. Man, it was nasty. These look like daubers, but some different kind. The ones we got here are long and skinny like that, but not that long and not that skinny, and they're different color. These were red and black. The wasps were. Now I've seen their daubers around here. They'll go after spiders like crazy. That's why I don't mess with them. Well, that and um, they don't hardly. They're not real aggressive stingers, but if they do sting, you know it. So I've just tried rather hard never to give them a reason to sting. And see, we don't have snails here because it's not more. They have some in town, but we don't have them out here. We don't water our grass and stuff. So snails have to have some moisture. That's just the way it is. How long will stream it let you stream for? I don't even know. Yeah, motorcycle riding and eating bugs just go hand in hand. I was thinking about you the other day. I was looking at an Enduro, and I remember getting on that stupid big old 650 you had. That thing climbed right out from like scared the poo out of me. But no, I don't need an Enduro. I almost didn't pull that off. My wife doesn't understand why I can't swallow pills without water or something, and that almost wasn't enough. Hey, Sister Kate, how do we heat our place? We have one of them Mennonite heaters or whatever it is, and then a wood burning stove. See this? This is cactus berry mead. Well, it's mead with cactus berry juice in it. That I left too long. It's horrible. When did you do that? Oh, wait, I remember that. See that? I've got I actually have a cutoff on motorcycles. Um, it's right at about 750 cc's, and if it's resembles a crotch rocket, it's out. If it has an engine on it big enough to pull a car, Yes, son, I'm talking about you. You need your head examined. How many cc's that thing got? I think it's like 2,400 cc's or something. Ow. That would be during the mist years.
Aaron says it looks darker than it did. It doesn't look as purpley. It's darker.
Since you brought that up, I got to go get the other stuff. Ow, that didn't hurt at all. This one, the camera's not going to do it. This one, I'll put them side by side. Oh. You see that? They look exactly the same on there. This one is dark pink. This one is purple. There, make sure I see that. Oh. See the difference? Sort of ish. This is wine. This is mead. Offset. Oh, he doesn't know what that is. That's Mrs. West to you, Mr. Oh. Neither one of them are worth drinking, I swear. I can't keep making this stuff, people. I'll turn into flipping wine. I could literally open this thing. I could sit here and drink this whole thing, and it would not hurt my feelings at all, except for the fact that I don't have that much of this left. Hey, Aid. Aid, meet Craig. Craig, meet Aid. Aid Dionir is from Great Britain. Craig is my oldest friend, I guess. Well, Cheryl's got you beat by a few years. I wound up with just under 3 gallons of cactus tuna mead and about just a little over half a gallon. Well, no. Yeah, just a little over half a gallon of the wine. And my daughter really liked the wine, so I let her have a bottle, and then all my wine disappeared. This is terrible stuff. Don't even.
Daughter-in-law type?
I think she took the mead because it's got more alcohol in it. God, this is good. And I have one of these left. I'm saving it for an occasion. Maybe, probably not. I'm taking one of these take Marmalade to the rendezvous with me. See if anybody wants to partake. Not going to be driving anywhere. And am I missing something? Did I miss something? Who are you talking about? Procedure and stuff.
And really,
What? I told you it was carbonated. Nobody believes me when I say these things. I have to go outside and see what the dog is barking at. Is it cold out there yet? Oh, it's cold out there. Found the dog. The wind's back out of the north again. In case you're wondering. I wouldn't go out there without a jacket. I'm back. Ow. Just get them to bolt plates on each side. Then they won't bend and they don't hurt as much. My doctor told me no. So back to the drawing board. Uh-oh. Now the whole family's going to pop in here. You got the baby asleep, Courtney? Courtney, you took the mead, right? Not the wine? I knew I shouldn't have bought this. Biddy, you're probably not going to want them to do both at once. Because that's going to take you off your feet. And it's your actual... back me up on this or not, Craig. The actual recovery time and what's it called? Therapy? It's not therapy, what is it? Is it therapy?
mm-hmm.
Therapy and stuff's longer because you don't have the natural joint to back you up. Yes, I did, Courtney. Everybody, Courtney is the one that made the new fancy cup. If y'all would like a cup made, hit her up on their Facebook. Are you a moderator, Courtney?
All you have to do is look at her comment.
Why not on streaming? It doesn't show. Anyway,
But shit.
and I don't know how to put the Sudoku thing up there, but
Hold on.
the Bitty Boo, aka Dana, is looking at knee replacement, and she's thinking she wants to get both of them done at the same time instead of one recovery, other one recovery. Thank you. Not that I know anything about it. I haven't had knee replacement. They did Tony, and how long is he? 6 months. Man, knocked him out for 6 months. Because he didn't have a good leg to stand on anymore. Well, isn't the Queen pretty much robotics from the neck down? I'm just asking, man. I'm not saying like that she's really an android or anything. I'm just saying she's like 210 or something. Well, she had to have two total. Well, Tony, the one knee got thrashed in football or whatever, and then the other one had to do the work of both for so long, and then they replaced him, and then they found cancer. And this one's mead. It tastes just as good as the other one. It's just got a lot of alcohol in it. It's got enough alcohol in it. It actually burns just a little bit.
I'll just go in the trash then.
You just sit over there and eat your barbecue potato chips. Well, the missus does not like wine, in case you're wondering. With the scotch. Anymore? Would you lose your liver? Or spleen? You said spleen. I'm just messing with you, Crick. You got a driver license. Ha! Funny, sister. Oh, I don't do drunk anymore. There's no reason. I mean, why get lit? There's no reason for it. When you get to a point where you know that you're not you anymore, why keep going? To me, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, wow. Mostly a joke. Me, I don't like to. My last hangover was my last hangover. I'm not doing that again. And it's not so much the way you feel the day after. It's all the stuff you start to remember the day after. I just don't want to be that guy. But I can drink, what? I can do 3 bourbons and still say my alphabet backwards. And that's my limit, pretty much. Yeah, that's the big thing, is if you wind up not remembering something. Anybody got anything cool to talk about? Been on there for 2:22, and at market it'll be 22. Mark. It was all 2s.
Who can afford to put steak and tacos, and why would you?
Steak tacos are good, but it's street food.
No,
It's
if
not.
I'm gonna make tacos, I'm putting ground beef in it.
You think ground beef is like better than sirloin?
What? No, what? There's one steak I eat.
Sirloin.
Okay, so see, I like sirloin.
Right.
But hamburger meat's just better.
She does not like chicken fried steak.
Well, no, it's disgusting.
Steak tacos are good, huh? But don't start a food fight with her.
Don't like steak fingers. Don't like chicken fried steak.
No steak fingers, no chicken fried steak, no chicken and dumpling, no cobblers, no pies, unless they're frozen, apparently.
You can eat frozen lemon pie. That's the only one that's good.
Which are supposed to be thawed first, evidently. But anyways, yeah, at least I'll leave that up for a couple days if y'all want to go back. I don't even know what minute marker it was. I don't know what the timestamp was, but I'll leave it up if y'all want to go back and relive the discovery of lemon pie truths. Then
Ew, mango salsa, no. They definitely ain't eating no fish tacos. And I'm not eating any avocado salsa.
no, avocado salsa is good, but mango salsa, no. Salsa is salsa, and fruit salad is fruit salad. Salsa,
No, because the dumplings is soggy bread. I'm not eating soggy bread.
yeah, there you go. And salsa and hot sauce are 2 different things. If your salsa is uncomfortably warm, if people take one bite of the chip with the salsa on it and don't eat anymore, your salsa sucks. If one guy in the restaurant complains that it's not hot enough, tell him to leave. Every Mexican restaurant opens here. They have excellent salsa. 2 or 3 rich white guys complain that it's not hot enough. They change their salsa. Everybody quits eating there. The salsa is not supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be warm. It's supposed to get your attention. But it is not supposed to be the red badge of courage. You know, There's one Mexican food restaurant that has lasted forever here. They have never changed their salsa to meet the tastes of anybody. They make it the way they want to make it, and it's good. I can think of 5 Mexican food restaurants that don't have anybody eating at them anymore because they. She's not gonna stop licking. She's not gonna stop licking. Yeah, if you're like screaming for more iced tea, you know, like going and sticking your mouth in the. I mean that, you know, it's you can't. If all you can taste is the peppers, then why'd you even bother? I mean, salsa is supposed to be an explosion of flavors in your mouth. You're supposed to be able to taste the tomato, the dadgummit, what's the name of that green stuff they put in there? Cilantro, the garlic, the onion, the peppers. Yes, peppers belong in salsa, but it is not supposed to cause pain. The end. Peanut butter and jelly. Wow. What are y'all talking about? Peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know. Somebody mentioned it, and I said, I like peanut butter and jelly.
Almost as big as a small child.
Almost.
And actually, on the what flavor PB&J, there's only one flavor of jelly. It's Concord grape. Me, on the other hand, if it used to be a fruit and it's in a jar, I'm all for it. Peach preserves, orange marmalade, grape jelly, apple jelly, peach jelly. That peach jelly we got from Georgia, oh my Lord, that is the best.
Good, period, though. So I don't think I could even
You
try it.
hut your mouth.
I don't think I could even try it because I don't like peach.
It's delicious.
I don't like peach.
Every time I take a bite on my toast, I hear trumpets and I see gates of gold open.
Oh, well, anyway. You eat it all you want.
It's good jelly. It ought to be for $6 a pint, but it's good jelly. Ooh, I want to give me some of them persimmon. No. Evergreen sumac. I'm gonna get a crap ton of them berries. I want to make some apple jelly out of that. Well, I guess it wouldn't technically be apple jelly because it's evergreen sumac and not apples, but those things are tart. They're good. I can't. That one guy, I bet. What y'all didn't see on that video about the edible poison ivy or whatever, the evergreen sumac, that handful, I took like 5 or 6 and put in my mouth. And he was like, oh, he ate them. They're fine. He put that whole big old handful of them things in his mouth and just started chewing them up. And it locked him. It locked him up. He's like, whoa. I was trying to record the video, and that man's over there. He did go back for more though. They're really good. But it's like every one of them little seeds had half a green apple in it. It was sour heads, or what is that what they're called? Those things that kids used to eat, the little gummies, and you pop them in your mouth and it's instant sour. Yeah, that mead's not wine, guys. I don't know what that is. That's evergreen, staghorn, sumac, reddish berries. When they're not ripe, they're kind of green. They're shaped sort of like a fat lentil. They're a little bigger, but they taste exactly like a uh, green apple. They're, I think they're delicious. And they've got sugars, vitamin C, and if you eat seeds and all, you get a little bit of fats and proteins. The oils are actually, there's a lot of oils in the seeds. They're good for you. I like nectarines too. You've got to be careful because not all sumac is edible. And if you're allergic to poison ivy, do not eat the evergreen sumac. Not without checking to see if you're going to have a reaction to it. The seeds that you're eating actually have big giant hair on them, just like compared to what the poison ivy has. And they're fuzzy, and they have, they're first cousin to poison ivy. So if you're allergic to poison ivy, you're strongly cautioned by me and anybody else out there not to eat them until you know how you're going to react. And it's real simple. You crush one up and you rub it on your arm. And if you are regretting it in an hour or two, don't eat them. I did it was a crappy video because we actually weren't there to film videos. We were clearing the trail, and I just took it out and did what I could with my phone in the middle of laughing at people. It came out all right. Good night, C103. Hey, Mark, drop me an email sometime. Start getting everything lined up for the next visit before it's time to do it. Good night, Sister Kate. Yeah, I've been on here for 2.5 hours. Guys, it was just supposed to be a little pop-up deal. Of course, sir, you have been ghosting this chat room for at least 20 minutes. There's no way you're going to come in here when I tell everybody I'm fixing to get off here and say, good evening, everyone, and try to act like you just came in the room and being all innocent. That's can't be playing LS's cards. I miss her.
I text her.
Well, you're texting her and like communicating her out with her outside the community. And
usually on
that's not fair.
Tuesdays and Saturdays, Craig.
What? When? Where? Oh.
He hasn't been doing them on Fridays.
Yeah, tonight was like a weird one. I was just like, yeah, why not? Mostly because I was bored. Which is what got this whole mess started anyway. Oh man, I got to walk too far. I was going to show y'all my latest thing I made.
Tell
Too
him
far. What? When? Where?
Saturday night,
Saturday nights at
7:30.
Well,
Normal time.
7. No, Saturday nights it's at 8:30.
8:30.
8:30, 8:45 ish, and Tuesday night is 7:30 ish. The side chat is always. I mean, these are all good people, pretty much, except for that Corsair trainer dude. And we let him in here because we don't want him to feel bad about being from California. So, we don't let him know that. We don't let him know that he's like a foreigner and stuff.
Works Tuesday, but he'll try tomorrow.
And if you're on my channel and you click the little red thing that says subscribe, and then click the other little thing that says the little bell, it'll let you know when I go live. And sometimes we actually talk about stuff that matters. This was just a random, let's just talk and waste our entire Friday nights because none of us have lives and we can't go out. Y'all were here for the earlier part of the evening was apparently me and my wife getting to know each other over a cup of coffee on a first date or something. I don't know what that was. But anyways. How's the weather and the fires doing down there, Steve? They getting put out yet? I don't have news channels, man. I don't know about any of that. How's Mrs. Johnson doing? Do y'all have any of the Cheetos left, or they all fly the coop? You got y'all are out of babies. You ain't grandbabies yet? Dude, you need to call me sometime, man. Not now, because like I've had too much meat, but you need to call me sometime. If you ain't working tomorrow, call me. The phone works. Like it goes ringing, you gotta answer it. Cool. Boy, and she's busy all over the place. But seriously, guys, I am getting off here. I know it's still early where you're at, Corsair, Steve, but you could go live. If you go live, I'll jump over, Corsair. Can hang out, stream, but you're probably like babysitting or something. You can't do that. But just saying, appreciate y'all spending your Friday night with us. Hope y'all enjoyed date night at the S's house. And do something nice for somebody, and unless they're a jerk and then like I don't know, flat one of their tires or something. Don't do that. But do something nice for somebody. Get to know somebody you don't know. Get to know somebody you do know. Mostly stay alive and don't die. God bless you. Now I've got to find the turn your offer button because it's like was behind that other thing. I blew that exit.